fellas, the line is already out for Saturday, and your Denver Nuggets it's Nuggets minus 6.5 in game one versus the Timberwolves at 1:30 on Saturday at Ball Arena.
Scotty Payton could be good.
I'll be surprised if he isn't, unless he has a setback this week. I think last night he was working out hard before the game. He and Spencer Jones both.
It does feel like another small miracle in a season of miracles. It's like at the right time. Feels like we're kind of like getting we're like there. We're almost there. We almost got the right guys. We almost got them.
And here's the good news too about playoffs. Unlike the regular season, like when they lost to Memphis, I think we discount the fact that it was their 6th game in 9 days. That's a lot of games. You don't have back-to-backs anymore. Back-to-backs are now absolutely gone. They'll probably play Saturday, Monday. I don't know if they've announced the second game.
No, not yet. They won't tell us until after the play-in.
It'll be Saturday, Monday, or Saturday, Tuesday, depending on schedules and arenas and all that stuff. And they stretch out that first round, to like almost a couple weeks if they can. But then, even when you get into the next round after that, and all that stuff, it's usually home game, off home game, 2-day travel, game, off game, and so they don't. You're going to have rest in between games, and I think that's big for a team that needs to be healthy, right?
Yeah, as long as AG is healthy.
Well, that's what it's always come down to, right?
You can do some stuff. But yeah, it's how much. And then when the Nuggets you should be able to play everybody once the playoffs start. For the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards been dealing with that running knee for a while. So he's played a game, then they keep him out a couple, then he played a game, they keep him out a couple. So, but I mean, he's good to go.
They've been managing it, yeah.
Jaden McDaniels is also dealing with an injury, but he's going to be able to play. But that is 2 of their top 3 players, a little banged up when you face the Nuggets. So at least you got that going for you. But is it weird that the Nuggets and Timberwolves keep running into each other in the playoffs of the last 5 years?
Listen, I think this is going to be a series. I repeat, Conley built this team to beat the Nuggets. And here you go. Here's your third opportunity, and you're 1-1 in the playoffs with them, right? And I think this would be a good series. If the Lakers would have got the third spot, Lakers are done. Minnesota beats the Lakers. I have no question in that. Because one thing about Anthony Edwards, first of all, he's one of the most talented players in the league. But now you can put him on Showtime floor because he wants that limelight.
Yeah, he does.
He
likes
not
that.
Probably the limelight in Denver as it would have been in L.A. If they'd have played in L.A.,
And he's a killer, right? He wants to beat you.
I mean, if you want to make it just simple, figure out Anthony Edwards and you should probably be okay. That's pretty simple and not that easy to do. Gosh dang, that dude, he does seem to show up, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He shows up in the big moments.
Yeah. They beat a team in a game that meant nothing to them, but Edwards is like, I'm not losing this game, and then he went off in the fourth quarter. Man, was that against the Lakers? I can't remember who that was, but I was like, oh man, look at Minnesota
They're down
go.
like 14 going into the fourth or something.
Yeah, and then he was just like, all right, watch me go. Here, I'm going to do some Anthony Edwards stuff and see how it plays out. But yeah, this is going to be a fun playoff matchup. Starts on Saturday. You can hear it right here on the station. Is it, Scotty, is it weird to you the way they're doing the playoff format now with the, you guys, Altitude TV is done because we're going to be, you have to stream the first round for the Nuggets, right? You get Amazon Prime is going to be carrying the game on Saturday.
Breen, who is going to work national games also, but he's also the regional host for the Knicks. I mean, I don't know if we got it, Dan, but he had a soliloquy on the broadcast last night, and I don't disagree with him. And I guess he put it out on Twitter also. I don't get it. I don't think it's fair, blah, blah, blah. I'll just say this. The commissioner and the league office don't give a crap about RSNs, which is regional sports networks.
Yeah.
And we should have known that when Denver was going through their thing with Comcast.
And they had
and Silver sat on his butt the whole time and never did anything to kind of help the situation. And he could have. He freely and easily takes away the RSN's ability to broadcast. So hometown announcers broadcasting the hometown, but he made he signed the largest TV deal they've ever had.
Yes.
I mean, he signed a guaranteed $76 billion contract, right? So on one hand, the owners aren't going to say anything. The fans are the ones that are gypped. You mentioned a while ago, you said every game's going to probably be on Prime.
Yeah, you have to stream these games, man.
Which back in the day would have been, people have been screaming.
Right, sacrilegious if you put that. But you know what? Here we do have Mike Breen. Here's Mike Breen talking about the situation.
Monica will be all part of the pre and post game. Of course, this is the first time ever that no longer can the home team announcers and broadcasters televise the first round. The entire playoffs exclusive to the national TV partners. I mentioned this earlier this season. I personally think, Clyde, it's a poor decision. Fans want to hear their team's announced team, at least in the first round, because for so many of us, and that's been on all my favorite teams growing up, the home team announcers, they become part of the family, such a big part of why you root for the team. Now, I get it that the networks pay a fortune to get exclusivity. Obviously, I work for one of the networks, and it's important for them. But I just think the fans deserve to be thrown a bone once in a while in terms of, let the home team have a little bit of the first round. Somehow, if there's any way it could ever work out some kind of compromise. I'm not hopeful for that, but right. It'd be wonderful to have it because this is our final telecast of the season.
Preach, Mike. Preach on it. But yeah, I mean.
That makes sense. I mean, but again, Silver let all the RSNs know when Denver, who was, and we told everybody then that, listen, this is an experiment. Comcast is going to show what they can do. And if Silver and the NBA would have brought a hammer to Comcast, could have put a little pressure on him.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't do it, did he?
No.
Stayed out of it. Didn't say a word.
Yeah. And now they got that. Now they got billions of dollars.
Will the streaming deals ever bite these leagues in the rear end?
I don't know.
Will it ever happen?
The ratings keep going up. I think more people watch the NBA than ever before. I also saw that we shot more free throws in the NBA than ever before. I think we had 4,500 more free throws shot this season than last season, Scotty. Would you like to address the officiating this year in the NBA?
Well, they've got an issue with officiating. But I've been saying that forever, and no one listens to me.
I mean, I can do without an extra.
They got that many more
free
throws this shot compared to last year?
Yeah, 4,500 extra free throws this year compared to last year.
Well,
combined.
And you wonder why Shea's the MVP.
So, yeah, well, hopefully. Well, I say hopefully. I mean, hopefully not for long. Hopefully they'll figure it out and not. And do you think the NBA, we got to go to break, but do you think the NBA has learned, do you think they will officiate OKC like a normal damn NBA? No, they're not going to, are they?
You think that's going to change now?
No, but I mean, there's been so much noise that they have to hear it. They have to know. They have to know it's bad for their sport. They have to know it's bad for the game.
They got killed last year in the playoffs for the way they ref SGA. And it didn't change.
You're right. But, man, it's got to change. We got to have it change somewhere, somehow.